Data manipulation, creation and the interceptor. You can create models using Java's standard new keyword. With this approach, you will get the limited model. Without default values from the item's XML, dynamic attributes will not work, and localized properties will not work unless you specify a locale. Such objects are used for search by example. You create a model, set properties like search filter, and search by example. The preferred way of creating models is using Model Service Create method. Such models will have their default values, dynamic attribute handlers, and locale providers. This service can also be used to persist and delete items. Interceptors are classes that are executed on models during certain points in their lifecycle. There are 5 kinds of them. During model, instantiating 2 interceptors are called. Init defaults interceptor is called via Model Service Create method. It can also be called with the Model Service Init defaults method. Load interceptor is called during every load from the database. Modifying a model will also trigger 2 different interceptors. First is Prepare Interceptor, and the second is Validate Interceptor. When you delete a model, the Remove Interceptor is executed. With Init defaults, Interceptor can cover more complicated cases of the default values. This interceptor is called during item creation via Model Service or by the Model Service Init defaults method. Using Load Interceptor, you can modify or hide DB values for the model layer. This interceptor is called on every model's retrieval from the database. The Prepare Interceptor is used to fill additional values and prepare the model for persistence. This interceptor is called on every Model Service's Save method call. The Validate Interceptor is a place for validation. For invalid item, interceptor exception is thrown. It's called during the Model Service's Save method after the Prepare Interceptor chain. With the Remove Interceptor, you can check if item removal is allowed or do additional cleanup. This interceptor is called on every Model Service's Remove method call. You can have several interceptors of the same kind that are arranged in the chain. Their order is controlling using Order property from the Interceptor mapping class. There is also a possibility to replace interceptors from parent extensions using Replaced Interceptors property. Let's wrap it up. For the most cases, models should be created via Model Service. Java's new keyword returns limited version of the model. To intervene into model's lifecycle, implement one of the 5 interceptors. That's it for the creation and interceptor.